Let's continue playing Cultist Simulator, the Perpetual Edition, as we begin of Howard Hawker, not a doctor. And he is going to go and use his position at the Institute to gain some work. Because why not? This is also probably going to be my last run through this game, unless I get a lot further into it. Because I've kind of not done much, in all honesty. And while the game is certainly interesting, I imagine it's getting frustrating for anybody who can actually play this game properly at this stage. So I'm gonna say this is my last one until probably the time I work it out. It might even be the last one on my channel. We'll see. See how it goes, see how things are. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to work at the Institute and earn some more money. So Howard Hawker, not a doctor, will again do what we did last time. We'll try and gain some initial vitality, gain that health increase. Yeah, that's static. We got quite a lot of reason in reserve, so we can use that to summon the fourth dread as required. We have the notes on Harry Winters. In fact, actually, we can use reason and reason to try and level that up. But I think it's probably better if we just do the health now. So fresh air and exercise, and hope we don't immediately suffer some casualties. Time is ticking, but we have the doctor role to basically fund a lot of stuff. Not that we're a doctor, of course. Definitely not a doctor. Okay. So gain a couple of funds, and we will go straight back to work. Yeah, 60 seconds, gain 2 to 3 gold is not a bad return. Alright, health and vitality have been earned. Let's use more study of health to gain additional vitality. And then we'll start training reason up to improve our scholarly ways. Not I've seen a good reason to have the scholarly ways, in all honesty. It's, I don't know, maybe it speeds up things, maybe it's something doing something generic in the background, but I haven't actually seen a benefit to it, really. So back we go, back to the Institute. Spending our time for more cash. And becoming quite rich in the process. Okay, there's vitality, there is health. Let us spend 2 vitality to gain that physique. And gain an extra permanent health increase. So we have this, and we're interested in doing it, but we're going to wait. I think we're also going to avoid getting notoriety and mystique, at least in the early game. And we're just going to try and concentrate on being a good doctor until we have enough cash and reserves to solve some other stuff. Alright, fleeting memory. We don't have a desire yet. Health and a stronger physique has now been gained. Let's go for some reasonable research. Meanwhile, what is frustrating us right now? Restlessness. Okay, so nothing in specific. Possibly because we haven't got to the occult nonsense just yet, but... Alright, collect and back to work. Yeah, that's such a good job, actually. Alright, reason gets us erudition. Reason gets us more erudition. Okay, nothing from the wrong kind of attention, because we've not done anything, really. We have picked up some dread, though. So we should probably consider accessing the dream soon. Largely so we can undo that. Probably our next plan, then. Okay, continue. No, actually, we've got a pleasant day coming up. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Because we've got the pleasant day coming, we know we don't need to go and spend funds. Spend funds to get the contentment. We'll have that dealt with. We will then go double erudition and improve our reason to 5. We're going to be extremely reasonable. The only thing we don't have a lot of is passion right now, and we do need passion for recruitment, but there we go. And collect. How long does this respawn for? Is this just permanent? That does not appear to have a cooldown. And that's encouraging me to go for a stronger physique here, because... yeah, I think that might be worth doing it. So, to put in 1, gain vitality, that gives us 3 minutes to basically cool down and get 3 more, which is what we would need. Alright, Arms of Bronze, 55 seconds. Okay, so the Dread and Contentment will... Ooh, maybe not then. Maybe we do need 1. Well, we gained our scholarship, we gained additional reason. I guess we studied the notes on Harry Winters. Poor old Harry. Yeah, so our contentment's dried up. We needed to access the dream. Okay, directions to Mortlands. So we can now get things to study up. However, I'm going to just go for exercise here. We're going to get that back shortly anyway. And let's push our vitality up a little bit more. Okay, exhausted health, gain of vitality. Can't do much else though, because we don't have a spare health to actually mess around with that, so... Not... Well... Alright. Doctoring for a spell. Then we'll see where we are. Oh, we actually did gain contentment. Okay, well, if we've gained contentment, then we're fine with this. Well, actually, we can rest and recover fatigue. Actually, take 30 seconds to do that. Accelerates us along our vitality route, if nothing else, and means we've got the health available should we need it. Okay, health and vitality. So health goes back in. So that's 2 vitality in reserve. We should get another one once we get that through. Let us study reason for the moment. Have our mind wander somewhat. So it might pick up some dread, but we got reasonable weight. We're reasonably able to deal with that right now. Oh, actually, don't want to do unskilled. We want to do physique health because that means we're less likely to be injured and also comes back slightly quicker. Okay, so those 4 should be fine. Get us to 109 seconds left. That gets us to 4 vitality. That'll get us to 3 overall health. And we get a fleeting memory. Clouds of sleep. Health, vitality goes back. Okay, so we have vitality, vitality, vitality. I guess we study the directions to Mortlands, actually. Let's get some books. We have plenty of money, so... I believe it is time. Okay, grabbed all of that. So, now that we have 4 vitality, we can go to there. We will go back to the Institute. We have 57 seconds on our vitality, so we can definitely do this. We've gained a fascination. That is not necessarily a good thing. We gained that from reason as well. Reason's killing us here. Yeah, don't have any reminders. Alright, let's cure the fatigued health. Alright, we have a location. And we have Mortland Shop. Okay, next up, let us make ourselves more muscular. Exercise the body. Gives us our 3rd point of health. Hopefully once that resolves, we will use our occult scrap. We can probably find occult scraps by doing other things as well, so let's grab a library of books. Gain some more restlessness from our mortal frustrations. Gained our health back. Can we undo this with anything we currently have? Well, we only have restlessness anyway. Let's go for another reasonable dream and see... Oh, are we trying to choose what we want to do here? What's the source of our temptation then? Alright, let's go for reason here. We're going to go and try and unlock the Watchman's Eye again. We have the Humours of a Gentleman, which we can study, and we will also go back to Morton's shop and purchase another book. Meanwhile, this will continue to work out for us. So passion we're still missing, unfortunately. But funds is good. We now have kindred spirits we can talk to. That person with the bandaged eye will possibly talk to us soon. Meanwhile, that has given us our passion. Okay. So next step is probably to try and train this. We want to become enlightened. We must understand as much as possible. However... Alright, an early night. We'll have an early night and just dream on health for the moment. We gain health and our increased physique. It's now hardened, which sounds perfect to me. We're also going to read sentimental literature. We're going to get ourselves that level 1 training here, I think. Meanwhile, we have a collection of poetry, which we will need glimmering for in any case. So let's grab another book. So, study materials, we're just going to put down to here. So we have the Locksmith's Secret, we have the Watchman's Secret, we have another book, and we have our 1 occult scrap. Okay, Fascination turns to red. That's useful because we can counter that with that. Or our Restlessness turned to red anyway. Alright, so we gained another occult tome. We can understand these. Oh, we got 1 in Latin. So we're going to have to learn Latin from someone. And we'll collect all that. Let's actually use our health to explore the city here. See what we find. We know there's a couple of locations like the club that we haven't discovered as of yet. So, back into there. Pick up some more funds. Oh god darn it, that's going to pick that up, isn't it? Well, I suppose we have a dread and it's going to last longer. Yeah. Well, that happens. We have an acquaintance. Let us speak to you. Potentially found a mystical organization. Okay, so we have a subtle fracture. We gain some dread. And we gain some more health. Let's actually spend some funds to get that dread covered. And let us use our passion to increase our passion. Also, we've gained our first point of notoriety. We want that to fade before we do anything too significant. But let's see. Founding principles. So we can found ourselves on cult. Establish the Society of St. Hydra, which is a new one. We haven't done that. So we're studying the secret histories. Alternatively, Society of the Holy Wound, dedicated to opening doors. Or we can go back to the Watchman. I'm actually kind of interested in just doing this. So we're going to form the Society of St. Hydra. Also, Course of the Heart, so we might be getting some vitality in a moment. Already got use, and we don't have our dread thing yet, so we're going to have to wait. Okay. So we've gained contentment. That means we can go dread and contentment to get rid of 1. Gained a vitality. Be a little awkward for us to go and get up to the high levels of that, so we'll leave that one alone for the moment. Light in the Skull might be doing just about anything for us at this point. And we will go back to here. Alright, continue working at the Institute. Okay, so no health is left. My life is apparently slipping away. We've gained an affliction. That has eaten my dread, which does counter the fascination. We needed that. Passion and glimmering. Okay, so... where's the other one? We put our 2 glimmerings here. We'll get ourselves a higher imagination. We gain some erudition. What can be our reason? Our reason is simply reason. Recognize the truths of the spirit. I must give all of myself, and indeed we shall. Alright, we will clear our mind. And dream on... do we dream on enlightenment here? I think we dream on enlightenment. We will reflect on the Watchman's secret. Meanwhile, our notoriety is about to be picked up. Let's keep working. Gain ourselves that affliction. We'll undo that in a moment. Looking for clues. Meanwhile, fleeting memory and consciousness of radiance. Our notoriety has been picked up. And our vivid imagination also. Okay. So what do we want to study? If we study reason, we can get a second erudition, but I don't think we can get enough fast enough to level that off. Probably not much point in going for beyond the hardened physique, but we have a few basics done. We don't have any passion right now that's available, so let's read this instead. Humours of a Gentleman. My first recruit. Okay, Inspector Wakefield, we meet again. Okay, we've gained dedication towards enlightenment. Dedicating ourselves to the pursuit of higher understanding. I see beneath the skin of the cost. Makes enlightenment victory possible. I must be a true initiate of the Manzus. We need a second one of those to upgrade it, don't we? I'm not going to talk about things just yet, but we have a believer. Some dimmed reason. We have a Society of St. Hydra. And we have an occult scrap. And, of course, our temporary headquarters. Okay. We don't have any notoriety right now, so that's at least something that we can say is a plus. We do have to dream on our reflection here. Use Vitality, since we have it. Gain that health back. Gain funds, keep working. So we've got ourselves up to 10 gold, not by doing pretty much not a lot. We gained a second Watchman's secret, so now we can study both of these. We have some erudition left. Can we get lucky with this? We have erudition passion. Erudition is one of the things it does need from this occasionally, so... okay, that's gained up. I'd love to gain a bit more reason before we do this, but not going to happen. Not going to happen. Dream on health. Have an early night for the moment. Yeah, we're going to lose our erudition. Oh, and we're getting another sickness. Not ideal, but keep going. We have funds for medicine now, so we're not in danger by any means. Alright, that's going to draw reason in. Good. Reason's one thing we have. That will fill the void. Hydra unusually allows you to use any aspect to promote believers, but there's no exalted specialists. Okay, so we're kind of generalists then in terms of what we believe, which may or may not be useful. Like, can we? No, we can't explore using a fleeting memory. Probably use it in conjunction with something else, but go and explore the city. So what can you do? Mortal follower and has 2 Grail. On both the birth and the feast. Just don't get the attention of Mr. Wakefield, that's all I ask. Alright, there's our affliction. We'll go and recover that with some medicines this time. And we picked up a hireling. Alright, fair enough. Pick up a hireling, see what we can do with him to start with. Grab this, do some more work. Need glimmering now. Oh, we don't have any. Okay, so we could do a glimmering in erudition to get ourselves up to the next point of this one. That's fine, we can work on that. Research has failed, but I've learned the lessons of my experience. I hope to increase my lantern lore. I can't use that anywhere yet. Alright, well let's study our passion. Passions get a glimmering available, and then we'll come back. Alright, health comes back. Trembling in the air. We've also gained a shifty woman. So it could be useful for certain things. Let's discuss this and see. My believer might be able to lure a victim back to us. Let's see if... Oh, god darn it. I've just realised this is going to fail horribly if I do this, isn't it? Alright, let's discuss reason with them. Let's then use... Don't know what to think about this one. I've got one passion going in there. Let's use another passion here. And think on the occult scrap. See what direction our dreams take us if we do this. Meanwhile, back to work. 10 funds available. So erudition's still here. We have plenty of reason in reserve. Now gained that glimmering. Okay. So next up, Watchman's Secret, Watchman's Secret. Study the glorious lore. We must know things. Okay, so the inspector's going to be looking for things. We have no notoriety and we have no... Nothing then. Indeed, nothing. What do I need from my follower? Alright, we'll see if you're able to part fools from their money while this goes on. If they're lucky. Searching for clues. We don't have anything that qualifies as a clue, I don't think, right now. We're just a rather eccentric doctor. Who's not a doctor, of course. Promising research. Okay, so we gained another glimmering, which is useful. Passion exhausted, and our occult scrap is still here. could go and explore the... Yeah, we'll use the occult scrap to find the hidden places of a city. See what we find. Meanwhile, we're going to have an early night just because. Considering the evidence. Particulars will always succeed. If they're erratic, they're more likely to fail. You can occasionally find evidence even without notoriety. Grim, meticulous, mortal, and a hunter. Their own despair may destroy them. We have to somehow make him despair, I think is what that's telling me. Alright, so the gates of initiation are opened. Deceit and confusion. Follower is attempting a profitable deception. Could be good. Say for now, my adversary has not brought enough evidence to bring a new case against me. They found no new clues. Which is interesting. Yeah, we're back up to a good amount of funds, actually. Maybe I should buy some more occult novels. See what we come up with. Promising research. So we've hit that point of it. I think we're only 20 seconds away with keeping this erudition at the moment, though. That's something that might be concerning. Gain contentment. Ooh. Sufficiently cunning accomplice may gain entry, so we could try and steal stuff if they're sufficiently cunning. I think we're okay with that for the moment, though. Let's instead get a mortal in shop and let's spend some more money. Okay, successful deception. We've unfortunately gained some more notoriety for the next time. 51 was successful. We gained funds, a jumble, and some funds. Okay, the jumble we know we can sell off for additional funds, but that was reasonable. I'm certainly okay with that. I already have some notoriety. Let's see if we can seduce a stranger to act to us. Couple of passions. I must perform the work. Okay. Have contentment back. Not sure as much we want to be doing right now. Do some psychoanalysis just to protect us from stuff, but I think we're okay. We'll hold off for Dream until we need it. Erudition has failed, but Glimmering is fine. We need Glimmering to get through this, apparently. An insight into this mystery. A light in the skull. Facts have come to light. We have erudition. We gained a new book. Oh, we have Volume 1 and Volume 2. Which is interesting. Unfortunately, we can't speak Latin. Alright, let's go exploring. We still need to find the auction place, and we might as well find it just to get rid of this jumble. Yeah, the Watchman's Light still hires us here. Found another hireling. I don't think we necessarily want one. So it wasn't a good exploration for us, really. Oh, we gain this back, and we gain some restlessness. We know that will turn into something, but... yeah, we're not interested in another hireling right now. Another cultist, possibly, but... reason. Okay, so more reasons grabbed. That's good. Actually have some of that. Okay, Fascination's coming back. Oh, we gain notoriety. Return empty-handed, so we have 2 notoriety. This is a problem now. We need to kind of avoid doing things if possible. Let's have a way of getting rid of this. It's 2 points of reputation. Nobody else I can really talk to, so we'll leave that. Health fatigue. Let's go exploring again. Grab that. Continue to build up our war chest. Alright, we gained some dread. Let's use some opium, get ourselves some cover. In fairness, dread would be useful against this if it came to it, but there's no harm in having some rests anyway. We found the auction house. Okay, that means we can sell off this jumble. Okay, so we have contentment for cover. The glorious lore. Okay, reason is exhausted. A Mansus glimpse. And a plus for increasing my understanding of lantern lore. So what can I put here? Nothing particularly. We need a second piece of lore for this. And we can't read Latin. Not yet, anyway. Not unless one of my people randomly knows it. So, what we should study instead... Collection of poetry? Do we have... It is passion it needs. Or is that glimmering it wants? Yeah, it wants glimmering, not passion. Okay, so let's go and read some sentiment. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Read sentimental literature, and let's us use our passion here as well. And think on the bleached way. So we gained our fleeting memory, so that didn't cost anything. Unfortunately, bleak thoughts are now in here, which means we could do with contentment, which we do have. Fortunately, it's gonna steal it, and then we're not gonna get it back until too late anyway. Okay. Let's continue work, and I think we're gonna call that a video shortly. We'll just let a few more things ticker on. We got glimmering back. So I think that's enough glimmering now that we can do the collection of poetry readings in a little bit. Health comes back. We have gained a couple of funds for the jumble, so that wasn't too bad. Not bad at all. Let's send you out to search the city looking for opportunity. And what we found the club. Okay. Let's send you out there looking for opportunity again. Okay, passion and glimmering. This means we can study the poetry and potentially learn something from it. Okay. I'll soak the fires of my imagination. Indeed we shall. Meanwhile, we've gained the way of the wood. Okay, so we can now enter the manse again. We have a buzzing in the brain. The glimpse of the manse has taught us things. Let us look at the way, and let us go and light the white door. What is there? Another hireling. Okay, so our notoriety is about to backfire on us shortly. So we really need to just wait and get rid of things. Or hire people who can deal with this guy. We have tons of gold, but I don't think we can pay them off. Okay, searching for evidence. Real or imagined. So it can be imagined evidence. It was last time we ended up in jail. Alright, so reading poetry has just increased our passion. It hasn't done too much for us other than that. But, you know, it's not all terrible. Look at this. Oh, we found another way. The white door. In my dreams, I know the path to the white door. That path is thronged with the dread who pass that way. I will need health to resist the chill. Okay. Let's use health to enter the white door. Also go and do some fresh air and exercise just because we might need some vitality in a moment. We shall see. The place beyond desire is approaching us. Hireling has come back. Yes, I think I just have to go talk about this, don't I? And that will allow us to do it. We'll wait until we lose that last notoriety, because I imagine we're going to get it back in a moment. Others making progress in their investigation. So if nothing else, we gain notoriety. Grab that back, go back there. Meanwhile, let's buy some more books with 19 gold right now. Gain the glimmering. It begins again. He has tentative evidence. Perhaps I could send something to ambush them. Unfortunately, you don't have edge. What do I have to get out of this? It's here for 10 minutes, and I've got to work out a way to get rid of it. So, I will say until next time, on the basis that I might not have much longer. Till then.